problem.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us.
Come on, we got this.
They're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Teddy, most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
Vitali
Yeah, both
Klitschko's
these
got
guys
more
throw
power.
punches like they're paying for them. And guess what? They're both cheapskates.
Blocks that punch.
Come on.
When you're facing a guy who you know utilizes the hook well, what do you want to be conscious of?
Well, you want to be conscious of range and distance. He has to get close to use that hook. So you try not to let him get close. Once they get into those parameters, you want to be aware that that punch is coming from the side.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs.
Come on, use that jab, use that jab. That's it, use that jab, that's it. Come on.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Vladimir Klitschko's got a cut.
It.
It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's
got
something
cut
that
already.
needs to be monitored.
Oh, this guy does not like getting punched, does he?
What an uppercut by Vitali Klitschko.
Stay on the outside.
Good block there by Wladimir Klitschko.
Come on.
Well-targeted left hand by Vitali Klitschko.
That's it.
Now hugging
Stop
on the
holding.
inside. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vitali Klitschko. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Close round.
Wladimir Klitschko's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on
that's
it was
him.
a
That's
very
all right.
solid
He's got
round. Now,
That's
he didn't
all right. That's
overwhelm
good.
his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the
Look, the
muscles
body.
that count
No,
the
I'm using-
most
I'm
in
using
any
headshots.
sport, and especially in this
That's
sport,
it.
such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest,
That's
the
it.
back. You know, this
Oh,
guy's
good
got
shots.
the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spots so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
And a flush hook lands by
good
Vitali
punch, good
Klitschko.
punch. Look at that blood. Oh,
Wladimir Klitschko able to target that uppercut and land it.
good shot.
Rushing uppercut by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko, there's that jab. Time and time again, you will see that
Fuck
punch
his face up,
getting
really.
between him and his opponent.
Hook off the jab. Come on. Get bumped.
Oh, good punch.
A sharp jab by Vladimir Klitschko.
Just keep using that jab.
Come on.
What kind of opponent could cause real problems for Vladimir
That's it.
Klitschko?
The kind of guys that have caused problems for him in the past, you know, guys that are stout of heart,
That's it. Keep
stout
pounding
of
him.
mind, guys that are physically strong, that they can get past his danger zone and start to get inside and engage him a little bit. Make him deal with things that are outside his domain, where he's not the better guy physically, where he has to be the better guy mentally.
That's
He's
it.
not always the better guy mentally.
Good job protecting himself. Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
That's it. Good punching, good punching. That's it. That's
And
our
this
round. Definitely our
comes to
round.
an end.
Look at his
Now that he's
fucking
back in the
face.
corner, we get a close-up look. Vladimir Klitschko's cut even looks worse.
That's got to be a
It's up to the
stoppage,
fighter now,
surely.
Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can
gotta
look
be
at
stopped.
it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady. The same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Oh, yeah, he has
I
got a
like the
cut.
way
You
he
can
went up
fucking
top
see
that
it.
time with the hook. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Vitali Klitschko doing a really nice job now of putting his punches together. I mean, classic 1-2 for him. When he puts his punches together, he's at his best.
Yeah, well, that's what he is. He's a busy fighter, different than his brother Wladimir. Vladimir is more of a power puncher, but Vitali,
yes, exactly. You figure that one out.
Wladimir Klitschko's showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just
set up
other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything.
That's it.
It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job
fucking chin on him as well,
reaching the halfway mark of this round. That's a razor-sharp up by Vitali Klitschko.
Come on, we got him. That's it.
Stay away from me.
Pound in our face. Maybe the ref will stop it.
Vitali Klitschko smashed by a hook. He just missed that shot up top.
Come on. Doesn't like being pressured by the looks of this.
There's that proficient jab by Wladimir Klitschko.
Yeah.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Wladimir Klitschko. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
Come on. Good paw, good punches. I saw round again.
Round comes to an end. So 3 rounds are in the books here. Vitali Klitschko's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard. Punch stats don't always tell the story, but in this case, he's been the busier man, throwing more punches.
Yeah, but he's also had to do a lot more work just to keep his opponent off, just to keep him defensive. Because that hurt him as the fight goes on.
Oh, that uppercut.
Oh, we got him.
Many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
How they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Keep your distance.
We got him.
Do that again.
Wladimir Klitschko's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. How about
trying to hold on again then? Trying to hold again, are you, Rally? You're trying to do
a leveling uppercut by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab.
Yeah. Get off me.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Come on, we got this one.
Relax. Cover up. Cover
A
up.
little head hunting with the right.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Back to the body.
Yeah, keep the pressure
well
on.
up top.
You got the right, mate.
That's
face
a
is
big
fucked, mate.
uppercut that just crashed home.
Fucking hell.
I don't want you to
How is he still going?
Right?
Look at the state of your face, mate.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round, what has been a very even fight. There's that overhand right. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
There's a right hand by Vitali. His opponent has to get out of the way of that.
Come on, kid.
Little head hunting with the left.
That's it.
Wladimir Klitschko's in that position that nobody likes to be in. Seeing your own blood and knowing you've been cut. Look at his mouth.
Look at him. Go, man. Come on.
So much of a jab and stab offensive attack by Wladimir Klitschko, but now he switches it up with an uppercut.
Come on, we got him.
Klitschko doing what has done so much damage to all his opponents, landing a good, solid headshot.
And doing it at the right distance, using that jab to set it up.
Wladimir Klitschko's banged by a big uppercut. Wow, what a right
you're
hand
joking
he
me.
just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Vitali Klitschko's trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
You get the sense that Wladimir Klitschko could almost catch his opponent's punch. Nice block that time. Wladimir Klitschko is probably trying to assess things right now as that round comes to an end.
He's got more power.
It's a close, good, solid fight that he's still, but I do think he's on the downside of the scorecard.
Yeah, but the most important thing is he has to know that. See, that's the thing. Can a fighter be honest with himself? And that's where the corner comes in. Somebody has to whisper in his ear and say, hey, listen, you might think you're in this place, but the reality, you're not.
Vitali Klitschko doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
Come on. You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
See, haven't got the power, mate.
Wladimir Klitschko's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
There's a straight right hand.
How is he still standing, man? Come on.
That's a momentum changer upstairs. More and more punishment is being doled out.
Oh, you're joking me, man.
There it is. Late
What the
going
fuck?
down this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2, 3.
Get up.
And that's the end of round 6. Look at their eyes.
Right.
Look at their faces. Drenched in blood, swollen around their eyes. This is a fight.
It's about who's more determined here.
Come on, man.
But it's also about who has the greater
How's he
instincts.
still surviving?
Because to a
Come on,
certain
I punched
extent,
so many fucking
you're
power
groping
shots.
in the dark. You're in uncharted waters. You've never been in this kind of condition before. Who instinctively reacts the best?
Blocks the headshot. Wladimir Klitschko's jacked by an uppercut. A well-placed left hand up top. Vitali Klitschko's coming out here. And now you see him
You are
scoring
fucking
well with
joking
the right.
me, man.
And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, fucking hell, that was close.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving. But if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Come on, Vladimir.
A solid uppercut by Vitali Klitschko.
Hook off the jab.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Nice Nice strike after catching one by Wladimir Klitschko. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Ten seconds remaining in this round.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
We got it.
This is a moment of the fight where they have to figure things out. Wladimir Klitschko's been trying to crack this code, but so far through 7 rounds, nothing doing. Your scorecard has it that way.
Mate.
It's easy to see. It's a very close fight.
Yeah, you know, it's about temperaments now. I mean, we've seen the physicality. It's not going to change. We've seen their talents. We've seen everything about what they can and can't do. Now it's about the temperament. Who has the temperament to take chances? Temperament not to be satisfied.
Big
That's it.
shot.
That's fucking it.
Home. It was as if Klitschko had a red target painted on him right there. Just before that knockdown, his opponent struck with ease. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Vitali Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. To the head he goes with a left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
That's it. Well done.
There's a taste of the sweet science.
No.
You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Punch and move.
Vladimir Klitschko's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
And that's the end of round 8.
Come on, baby.
Not the best game plan in the world, but when your eyes shuts closed like that, everything changes.
It doesn't change, Joe,
Then
and
go
that's
for
the
it.
mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Vitali Klitschko's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut.
Come on, he's tired. He's tired.
Everybody knows that. Big shot.
Oh, you're fucking joking me.
Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got carried here.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. All over.
That's it. The fight is over. Vitali Klitschko's
Power's
unable
just
to
too
get
much.
up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your